Is the sunset good?
There you
Is
go.
the sunset good, Yasmin?
Guys, thank you
What?
for
It looks like there's a sunset. Sorry, I'll let Ruben
no, that's
continue.
fine. Guys, thank you for taking time to be here, like for this quick meeting. I really appreciate you guys' effort, like doing the follow-ups and stuff. Munash and Joel from Perth. That's nice. I love the technology that enable us to talk in
Are
different
you in
places.
Perth, bro?
Yeah, they are. Both of them.
No way.
Yeah, we're in Perth, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
Guys, I just wanna hear from you. First of all, I wanna thank Yasmin because Yasmin, her practicum belongs to pastoral care, and also she helping us on the follow-ups and stuff. It is an extra effort she's making it. Thank you very much. We really appreciate your numbers, everything you submit to us. And the good thing to have the pastoral care with us, like I don't know if you guys realize, but Pastor Vince, he making call, helping us on follow-ups. When I was doing some follow-ups, I saw like on the comments, like Pastor Vince just contacted the person like 2 days ago. That's amazing. Yeah. And then you can move on. You can move on. Thanks God for the pastoral care help.
Yeah.
That's good. Thank you. Guys, how are you? How you guys doing? How classes online?
Getting a bit of a rhythm.
Yes, me too.
That's nice.
I need this so badly, which is just like Ali's organizational thing.
Yeah, me too.
And I find when I keep to that, or like when I fill it out,
yeah,
I go so much better.
I have a good PDF about agenda. I can send you guys later. It's really nice. Yeah. I have to remake mine.
I need it.
Yes, yes. I think my challenge in this coronavirus season, in terms of having classes at home, online meetings, online classes, online everything, is about discipline. It's really easy to get comfortable at home and do something else instead of doing something for college, for church, like it's really hard. You have to have a great discipline to keep everything on track. Otherwise you lose it. Yeah. I'm in this position. I don't know about you, but I'm like this. I confess my weakness.
Yeah.
Guys, feedbacks about the follow-ups. How's things? How's follow-ups? What about the situations? Peter, welcome, by the way.
Yo, Peter.
Me?
Welcome to the meeting.
Hey, thank you.
Anyone have some feedback, some good stories, some nice things about the follow-ups?
I'll share a little bit. I do have a few like notes where I've done them, but I think my journey with calls started off kind of just like sort of a plus and minus. There was some good calls, there was some people that just weren't interested, got to pray for some people. That went for a little bit. And then I think maybe it was a week ago, maybe even 2 weeks ago, when I was doing some phone calls, it was one of the most depressing times. I got in a list of people that you could tell that they'd put in fake numbers, or they, whatever it was, for whatever reason, like they were the hardest to contact, to the point of emailing them. And that's one of the most clunkiest ways of contacting people. Haven't heard back from one of them. And so that was a really depressing time. It's just like, why are these people even on our system? But then last night I had one of the best ever. I think I chatted only to 4 people, but every one of them wanted prayer, and only one said I didn't not to pray for them at that time. So each one was just really cool to be able to pray with them. They were really thankful for the call, and it was just really encouraging to go, this is why we do it.
Yes.
One person, before I'd finished, they're like, oh, actually, I'm also really curious about a connect group. I'm like, well, that's my last point.
That's great. That's great.
It was cool to then have that was a good breath of fresh air. And then I had about a 30-minute chat with one of the guys. He was on the list, but he's also a volunteer, so he didn't need to be followed up, but it was good just to have a good chat with somebody that I didn't know. But yeah,
that's amazing. That's amazing. It's nice when you can be blessed for people. I like to bless people, like when someone is in vulnerable time and then receive a call like for someone to just care about them and wants to see how they are and how things going during this situation, if there's some praying. You kind of speaking same language, and then we connected, like, and then it's a great opportunity to pray for them and be around, be in church, be in family.
No, that's good. That's true.
Anyone
Well,
else?
so I can share a little bit. So the most people that I call is really like grateful for the call. They'd be like really happy to have like this kind of care and this kind of thing. And a few numbers that I call as well. I don't know if the number was wrong or if they changed, cancel like the line, so I couldn't reach. And then I sent like an email and then delete from the system.
Okay.
And yeah, I think I have like just only 2 people that didn't really like that I called. So
We're gonna talk about it.
the most people, they are so grateful. But
That's good. There's a positive thing.
Yeah.
The majority is a good people. Pastor Diana.
Yeah, in my case, they have the wrong number. They don't pick up. They have. I found the 2 people. They have the same number, but it's not working. So this number is not connected.
Yeah.
This person is not receiving calls. So I call one messengers and send the messages, but
no, yeah, it's true. So the most of people don't pick up from no ID.
Yeah.
So
a lot of message. Yeah, but that's true.
So sometimes I need to say that it make it harder to keep calling, like it's not
sometimes
motivated.
We have people like registered on the My Houston like from a long time ago, and then maybe we can find people who's already left the country, and their number is still in there, and maybe the line the number doesn't exist anymore, or also another person is another year bought the same phone number, and then we call people like, what the heck? I have nothing to do with this. Happens.
One thing that I had some, like, I think they're cool little wins is like there's a few people that I'd find, probably only about 2 or 3, that have actually, they're still at Hillsong, but they're at a different campus or a different time slot.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, this is so good. We can make sure that the right people follow you up, people that are in that same community. And I count those as real cool wins.
Yeah, and the good thing about doing the follow-up, like we can update the system. We resolve old people, we allocate new people, like we keep in track, like who is still on, who is off, who is not here anymore, who is coming at church, who is attending, who's serving, who is connected. And then it make it easy for a pastor, a team of the leadership of church, the pastors, to follow up, to go through it, to connect people and to be in touch with them. Challenges. I can start with the challenges. Gabriela is not here, unfortunately, but she sent me a message yesterday with a print screen of some feedback she has. It's like the beautiful message. Hey, I'm Gabriela from Hillsong Church. We would like to know blah blah blah, and praying for you and connect church online. Like all the content we have. And the guy just replied like, "Who are you?" I'm being kind with the words, right? Who are you? Mm-hmm. And then Gabriela was really polite. We here like to support you, to check how things going. And the guy, just get out. Don't mess me back. Like really, really, really huge. But it happens. When I was starting doing follow-ups, I was inviting people for Easter or something like that last year, something special at church. And then a lady just messaged, hey, I cannot make it this weekend because I'm going to a Satanist church. Yeah. And I was like, okay, no worries. I hope to see you next weekend. we can find I think the challenge is like we can find lots of people really frustrated with life, frustrated with church, hurt by people, like, and then we can call them in a season of life when they are not connected anymore, they are hopeless, they are not part of church, and they can reject our approach. Right? But that's ministry. Jesus came for everyone, and then that's what we keep doing here in the earth, right?
Yeah.
One like kind of challenge, maybe to like feedback, whether or not there's a provision in the system to write a comment, because like you got the comment and you put like phoned, yes, confirmed or unconfirmed. But if I could write one sentence so that I guess the next person go, oh, I sent the link, for Connect groups, waiting on like they were interested, but I'm waiting for them to connect.
That's a great observation, but it was changed by law.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Remember when like maybe 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago?
No, like I know that I thought that was changed on like obtaining data, but I didn't think that writing comments about what we'd done would be wrong.
Yeah, I think like the comments and stuff just go in the same thing, the same law. Like we're not able to get people numbers and details anymore at church. If you want to have it, they have to give us their personal contacts without us to ask them.
Yeah.
And then for the My Hillsong, the comments, the follow up with the comments about the relationship with them, we have to cut as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's make the job a little bit harder. But it was changed by law. It was one season when like Instagram, Facebook, all the social media, all the companies just changed all the policies about agreements and terms, and then church also had to do the same.
With that, but we can put a commentary on the number. It says this person doesn't have this number anymore, or this person is not. But that it doesn't involve the person. It's just for.
If we try, if it's a wrong number, like it's really impossible to reach, we have to resolve them. If we can try once, twice, and then we cannot reach them anymore, they're not getting anything back, just resolve them. Maybe they doesn't exist anymore, just delete it. Maybe it's an old contact.
Yeah. What does it look like? I'm curious to know. I'm assuming, say there is an old person and for whatever reason their number might have changed, but they actually still go to Hillsong and they just don't log into My Hillsong. If we delete them, and this might happen, but I think it would be rare. But if we do delete them and they then for whatever reason want to get involved again, they would just get a new account. Is that right? And they would
Yeah, like if they register again with the same email, all the history is gonna be still recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I remember I was in 2011 and 12, and then I left country, and then I got back here like 4 years later, and then all my past was still recorded on the system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Your friends here.
You guys have any improvement you guys think we should think?
Yep.
Or some suggestions, some innovation?
So my thing is, when the number is not like right, we can reach them like something wrong with the number, or they like cancel this number, something to say like wrong number or something. I had like to put leave somewhere else or put another option, because we don't have like the option to put like wrong number. Or you get it?
Yeah, I think we can try to reach them like by email or something.
Yeah.
Or something else.
Yeah.
But if we didn't get anything back, we can assume like they're not part of church, and then we can delete them.
Yeah, that's the thing. So when we delete them, which option we should put, because
You
like we
have
don't
option
have
like
this
they
option.
are not part of church anymore. They are no longer
Yeah,
member of Hillsong. It's an option.
yeah, I'm
Or
putting
they
this
left the
one.
country. We don't really know.
Yeah, I'm
We know
using
they're not
that
here.
just
Yeah.
to think this thing, like maybe should have like this option, like number, like not,
Yeah.
like
If you guys
I don't know
have
how to
any
say.
struggle with my Hillsong, you guys can let me know. And then sometimes I do some videos explaining on my screen how things work, how to resolve the options we have. I have sent some to Alani, to Yasmin and Gabriela, but if you guys need, I can make
It's
it.
really good.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit helpful. I just wanna encourage you guys a little bit, like just sharing a little bit. I was doing my assessment of the Second Corinthians about the offering message I have to do on my Corinthians classes. In Second Corinthians 89, Paul is talking to the Church of Corinthians to collect some money for the Church of Jerusalem, who is in need, in poverty, who they are living like in a hard time. But before Paul come to Corinthians with the already known, like the church is in need, he already, we can say, follow up people already before asking for money and collections and provision for another church. And we are on this time, we are doing the follow-ups. We are figuring out the needs of people having this coronavirus season. When we call people, we have people that lose jobs, lose business, hopeless with the situation. They don't know what to do. In church can reach people who can help. Church can help. Church has city care. Church has pastoral care. This is the heart of the church, to care about people and love them and building them. And this hard time is not hard only, it's for everyone. Everyone is living the same crisis. And this time, and I really enjoyed the story when Paul knew already, hey, I sent titles, I'm sending people to get money collection from you guys for the church in Jerusalem who I need. And we have people we need in our church as well. As college students, really hard time for us. I think a follow-up is really important to figure out like who is in need and who church can help. We can be used like Paul to reach, to connect church with people, to connect resources to poverty. I think the follow-up team will do an incredible job, especially for 8 a.m. and 9:45. That's our team. And it's such a help for church, such a help for people. And don't take for granted, like, we call a good Christians on the phone, and maybe we can get a good person in a bad season. Sometimes it's a person who is not being part of church again, and then we can have some reply that we don't expect. Happens, but we still church. We still kingdom here. And I want to thank you guys for such effort you guys doing. Like, this team is really strategic. That's a practical. That's what we're doing now. Like, that's a way to serve community, to serve the kingdom here. And doing the follow-ups and checking people, loving them, praying for them is a kind of church role here in the earth, like in this time of coronavirus. And really appreciate, like, when you take your time and you call people, when you message them, when you send an email, when you take time to register on my Heels on your feedback. It's really important for us, really important for church to keep on track and check people's life and situation. Is a kind of resource we have to keep them on track. Great. Any question? Yeah, go for it.
Thought of. There was one. No, it's actually happened twice. Somebody, I ring up. They say they're in a connect group. Then I try and find that connect group on the system, and that's hard enough as it is. But then I find, let's say I find it, that connect group shows that it's full. So I can't actually even put them in it, yet they physically do go to it. and you can't then complete them as being in a connect group because they say you need to allocate them to one. So that I found was a bit of a roadblock in the system. Obviously, we could just go like cancel follow up, but it would be good to document that in some way.
If you want to do like an extra step, you can message the leader. Just checking.
How
just
would I do that?
The situation, because I think you can access the leader details on my numbers as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like on the search, you can tap the name of the leader, and then you can see everything.
Okay. Well, I might do that.
Yeah. And
the other one. Oh, you go.
Yeah, and then like if you guys have some particular cases, like this is wrong number. Peter is doing great. He's sending me Excel sheet.
Yeah, Peter.
About some particular things, and then we can solve. I can talk to Jason. We can go further to see how if you resolve, if you keep, if you try once again. But if you guys have any questions, just like you guys can message me anytime. I also encourage you guys to be more participating in the chat, because like one Jonathan question can help Yasmin question.
Yeah.
I don't want the chat to be only like instructions from me to you, but it's like this is a chat. This is a chat. And that's we do that, and then let's chat in there.
That's good. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
The other one is, do we know how well that Google Doc is working? Is it being utilized? I send people off into the Netherlands, and it's nice to just know that people are being followed up.
I don't know who is having the final informations, but I can follow up and I can get you back.
Yeah. Either just percentages of people, because I've rung up some people and they go, oh, I just don't know if there's a connect group in my area, and it'd be kind of sad. Obviously, that may be impossible that there is one in their area, but just to know that they're being sought after and sort of looked after.
So otherwise, you can check like the nearest area, and then connect people, and they can figure out themselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool.
Yes. Any other question? Thank you, guys. I appreciate your time.
How many do we have left?
I didn't see the numbers, but to be honest, I think while this season is keep going, we keep going.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and then we keep going to the end. We don't know what's gonna happen, but we keep doing it. Maybe we have to change the way. For example, hey, I'm not inviting people to connect anymore because they are already connected. Maybe I can just call to pray.
Yeah.
And then I think in 2 weeks away we have Mother's Day. I don't know if church is gonna be something new. And then on the follow-ups we have to mention it. And then Father's Day, and then we mention it. We keep going. We are alive with church. We're moving together.
Cool.
Great. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your time. I appreciate your time to be here. I just passed like 3-4 minutes extra. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Just call me or message me. I'm here anytime. Right?
Thanks, Ruben.
See you on the PSG on Sunday morning.
Have a good day.
Bye. See you later.